Hi guys, I'm Biswajit back with Scrum Master roles and responsibilities, and we are going to go through from a different perspective altogether, where a real-time implementation, how things are working out, those things we will discuss, and those things we will churn out to go for identifying what kind of responsibility Scrum Master is having, what kind of roles he is playing, and here I am going to answer that question: what is software Scrum Master roles and responsibilities? So when I'm talking about role of a Scrum Master, he has three obligatory parties. One is his product owner, one development team, and himself. So I will talk about these three parts, how he can go through and how he is supporting that. So for product owner, he helps with backlog refinement. Why he needs to help this? Because prioritizing backlog and refining the backlog is really important, and it should be done prior to sprint planning. So if a scrum master doesn't follow with product owner and he doesn't know what is his priorities, he doesn't know the backlogs refinement has been done or acceptance criteria on the storage has been finalized yet or not, then he cannot go ahead and do the sprint planning with the development team. So it's one-to-one relationship between a scrum master and product owner, which needs to be taken care by scrum master, not by product owner. Product owner is going to work with scrum master is going to support product owner. So there is a two-way transaction which needs to be done on this. Going to the second obligatory thing is development team. So this is the most important thing for scrum master. This is the most important team for scrum master. Impediments, confusions, uh, different confrontations, all these things needs to be managed by scrum master to increase the productivity and performance. Needs to facilitate all the scrum ceremonies or events, anything that related to sprint planning, related to sprint review, related to sprint retrospective, daily stand-ups, everything needs to be facilitated by scrum master on uh, on the discussion that he has with the scrum development team. So timelines will be finalized by the team, but facilitating when, how, what are the topics to be discussed in this particular meeting, everything to be priorly preset to the team by Scrum Master. He needs to coach Agile and Scrum to all stakeholder, organizational, to the product owner, to the users, to the development team. So this is his part of job. So coaching everybody is a part of job for scrum master, and he is obligated that uh, towards product owner, development team, as well as at the organizational level. For himself, how he is obligated, he needs to act as a change agent, and to make that change from the way we used to do development to current way of agile and scrum, uh, agile methodology and scrum framework. Leading and coaching on scrum adoption is pretty important. If we cannot adapt to the scrum part of it, then we will fail in the implementation. So it should be a proper implementation, might be partial implementation, but the adoption should happen. And to make it adapt, you need to work with the higher management to the lowest bit of development team, because everybody is involved, everybody needs to be influenced. Going to this planning of scrum implementations, so how the things will be done, how the things will be coached, and planning for those coachings, everything needs to be planned by scrum master, working with stakeholders on wide uses of scrum. You need to help them to identify where there is no scrum has been implemented, why not implemented. You need to take that up. So these are these are the basic obligations and roles of Scrum Master. Going to the responsibilities of Scrum Master, you need to coach for the stakeholders. All the coaching should go from you. All the coaching should be a two-way communication. You need to clarify the questions. You need to clarify the uh, uh, understanding gaps and help them to achieve, uh, because that's where you will achieve as a Scrum Master. You need to be a servant leader for whole team, whether he is a senior resource, whether he is a product owner. You need to be helping them from the perspective of removing the impediments from in front of them. You shouldn't tell them, okay, go ahead and do this. No, you are going to sit with them and help them to cross the my obstacle. Processes mapped to authority. So you are not an authority now, you are a servant leader. So what you will keep on mind when you are discussing? So processes, each process should be mapped by the authority label. Like let's say product owner comes to you, he says, boss, I don't have acceptance criteria. There you need to tell him, boss, process is all the user stories that you are going to put in the sprint planning or expected to put in the sprint planning needs to have acceptance criteria. That is the process. And then you get the authority of making product owner do the completion of acceptance criteria for the user stories he wants to add to the sprint planning. Clearing obstacles and impediments. So there is a lot of buzzwords goes like obstacles, impediments. Actually, what is this? So when we are talking about a Scrum Master, he needs to collaborate. So when he is collaborating, his team, wherever there is a stakeholder, he needs to collaborate with them. Simple case, if your application is going for a API, and this API communication needs to have to the another team or application. So that application owner or that application Scrum Master should be should be known to you, a friend to you, or somebody whom you can discuss or ask for the information. So at least you should know him and you should be aware of him. So simple examples I'll give in my full coaching. Please come there, and here please like the like my video. Appreciate that, thank you. And if you want to continue receiving my vlogs, then please click on the subscribe button. Sealed the sealed that should be effective for the team. You should be a shield towards your team. You shouldn't allow any heat come to your team. You should stand in between team and the heat. You should be taking care of everything outside which can be effective, which can affect your team. So you should be effective shield. Then you should manage your conflicts. So there might be a lot of conflicts coming in the process. So those conflicts should be managed by Scrum Master and the Scrum Master only. Event Scrum ceremony planner, as I told you, this is your responsibility, but you need to talk with team, you need to talk with a product owner, you need to talk with your all the stakeholders when they are available, how they are available. Give the agendas, write the point wise things in all your meetings, so that MOM should be prepared, whether it is prepared by somebody else or you. So everything should be there, planned and proper. You are a facilitator. Facilitator not only means for events, not only means for um, 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 keeping the inputs that is going to be in there in all the scrum ceremonies. Other than that, you should be facilitator for people. You should be a people's people and go ahead and talk with them to create that trust factor with team, with product owner and everybody. So thank you, and I'm going to show a video on the last part. So hopefully uh, you will be